Hey guys, how do service contractors dominate the first page of Google?
Yeah, so when we talk about dominating the first page of Google, there's really 4 main sections of a results page on Google. And if you do it right, you can come up on each section. So in the 4 sections are the first one being local service ads, second one being the Google Maps, third one is the organic results, and the 4th being ads. But if we just start from top to bottom, Corey, why don't you talk about the local service ads?
Yeah, so the first thing you'll see, and this isn't available in all cities, but for the most part, Google's making it more available in more areas of the country. But you got right up here, you'll see on the top of the page is the LSA, the local service ads by Google. These take a little bit of setup. You have to set your overall budget, what you're willing to pay per lead. And as you can see here, there's limited amount of space on these. They work well for some people. We have found that not everybody can get their budget spent, and not everybody gets a lot of leads from them. But it is on the top of the page, and it is the first area. If you want to dominate the first page of Google, it is the most upper portion in many cities for service contractors. Then the second part, as we scroll down the page here, we'll see the maps optimization. Here we'll see Wonder World Twin Cities. And the maps optimization comes from several different things. First of all, it comes from being local, being in that city. So if you're in the St. Paul area, this is in Minnesota, you'll have a better chance of showing if it's in your backyard. The second thing that you have to look at is reviews. Reviews play a big portion of the maps optimization. And third thing really is your website optimization. They use a lot of stuff. They look at your website to determine what services and different types of things you offer. And you may even see sometimes website mentions window replacement or website mentions roofing in these areas when they're looking for results. So that indicates that they do use the content on your website as as an indicator to rank you up further in the maps. And Nick, as we scroll down here, another thing we see is organic SEO.
Yeah, this is where your SEO comes in. This is your on-site optimization. This is your off-site things like links and mentions on other websites. And this is your long-term strategy.
Yep.
That this really comes into place for the long term. You get your ranking on SEO. It's going to feed your business for a long time.
Yeah, here's where you want to hire a professional on this. This is the type of thing where you pay somebody and you're going to pay them for years and years to. And Window World is a client of ours, and they've been paying us to SEO for quite a few years. And as you can see, it's paying off and right there. And then lastly, Google moves around the paid ads section, the normal Google ads. Right now, and as we're recording this one, they're showing it on the lower half for desktop users, and we can see here, same client right here, Window World of Minnesota. They're paying for the pay-per-click right here. This is one that would have been brought up for a branded search. But if we were to search, actually this one here is a search for window replacement in North St. Paul. But as you can see, if you were to be in all of these things, as you start from the top to the bottom, you got the LSA ads, you got the maps, you got the organic listing, and you got paid listing. And there's a few other things you could do as well, depending on what type of products you offer, which we didn't go into quite yet, but there are things for image results as well. And these might be for people that are looking, if you know you have a product that people are going to search for. And here you can see Window World of Minnesota is also in some of these places as well, just because their website is heavily optimized for images. So that would be, Chelsea, that would be how we would recommend service contractors can dominate the first page of Google. It's not just having organic rank. It's not just having paid ads. It's not just being on the maps. It's having all 4 locations and doing a really good job at each. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to Near Me, the local marketing podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be back next time with more information for your company to succeed.